Last time in the Ethereal Plains, the party fought in the first major battle against Volts. After a harrowing battle, the dragon goddess Milla was struck down by a vicious attack from Volt himself. Upon hearing her last words at the end of the battle, the party prepared to transport her body back to Valentia. Now, with the group in a grim mood, they are about to embark on the next step of their journey forward, and at this time in the Ethereal Plains. Yep.
Oh, and the guy joined.
I have him muted. He's going to be muted for obvious reasons until his character pops up.
Okay.
Alright. So, that out of the way. We're still at Vorn for temporary reasons. And basically, what happens is the soldiers of Piram's army help basically get Milla's body into a casket. They basically hand off almost all the shit that she had on her body to you guys to give back to Blaze. And the casket is then loaded onto your ship to be transported back to Valentia to perform a proper funeral for her. So that is where you guys are at. You're basically just making sure that everything's set to go so you can take off and get back to the city. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you head back to Valentia? Yes, Ravak?
Well, I'm gonna corral everyone aboard the ship, and I'm gonna give a little speech, the one I sent to you earlier.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna corral everyone at the base of the steps to the ship.
Yeah, the catwalk.
Alright, everyone listen up. Today, we have faced a grave defeat, and I have heard of your guilt. One thing is clear, those men were not prepared for this war. They didn't go for my strategy, and they fell by a grave number.
What strategy?
As for my own slip-ups, I should have focused on being closer to the center to heal you guys more often. Despite these factors, I think even if we had fought harder and smarter, Milla still would have chosen to do the same thing. I have already lived longer due to the sacrifice of my older sister, and with our efforts, help make her death that it wasn't in vain. It's clear while we still might face our guilt, all we can do now is become stronger in order to stop Volt once and for all, and to make sure Milla's death won't be in vain. So, if you excuse me, I'm going to my room to meditate, and ask for my god for greater strength, and to help find Morgan, because now more than ever, I'm worried about her and her safety. And Ravak will prepare to head to his room.
Okay.
Indeed. Through Milla's sacrifice, she's taught us an important lesson. That even gods bleed, and gods can die. Thus, Volt isn't invincible either.
Gungir's gonna kind of awkwardly look over at Fall. What plan was he talking about?
I have no idea.
Alright. Gungir is gonna look up at Toe. Mr. Toe, are we about ready to take off?
Captain, I believe so.
Alright. Hey. To the pincer attack? For context, here's
Basically, basically it means it's around on both sides.
Yeah. Alright. Gungir... Yeah, I guess Gungir will just load a board. And all he can do at the moment, kind of head on off to his room.
Alright. What does the rest of the party do?
Ballhead stays room.
I'll drive.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I'll guard the casket.
needs to rest after getting his ass kicked.
Alrighty. You all pile on board and set your course.
I imagine this is basically like the awkward car ride with the family.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's no easier way to explain it than that. Yeah, it is very awkward, very quiet. It's due to everybody doing their own thing, kind of.
Yeah.
You guys arrive in Valentia, descending with your airship about 2.5 days later. And you all make port at the docks. You normally park your ship.
So, how long... Okay, so... Where do we have the... Because this is a large casket. Where do we have this?
I would assume either keeping it very close towards the catwalk to get on the ship, or as
I imagine we were
potentially the cargo hold.
I was actually more imagining that we were putting it in the room Audrey was formerly in, since that room is kind of barren.
I think Weiss has taken over that room.
She has.
White and Minerva.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. Well, wherever it is, first chance that no one else is around, Galahad will quietly open the casket and place the dragon shield across her arms,
Okay.
and then close the casket back up.
Okay.
And then Galahad doesn't sleep on the trip, or at least he attempts to.
I'm gonna say you got enough sleep just to not get exhaustion, but you're still tired, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, he's just standing.
You're just
over it.
mentally exhausted. You're not physically exhausted. Is, I guess, what would be the term of the word that I would use. And this is where I'm going to invite our guest to unmute himself. Hold on a minute. I'm going to add him.
There
Hold on a minute. Let me add him real quick.
I absorbed his soul. He is dead.
Let the darkness confuse.
Oh, okay. I am here now.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Yes, hello, typical American friend.
I am very nervous.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the live stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard this. I heard this was streamed,
Yeah.
but I chose not to, get any information on this particular campaign because I want to walk in as blind as I can be.
Ah, wise.
Which
Walk
is
right
very...
into the door
We
frame.
take things very seriously here, okay? This is a very professional You know, try not to joke around or swear too much.
Oh, we don't care.
We would like to ask you.
don't worry.
We would like to ask you just a few basic questions first, just to see, the basic resume. I got a list. First and foremost, are you allergic to shellfish?
Like in real life or in the game?
Surprised me.
Both is relevant.
Neither for either.
Ignore
Okay, good.
Storm.
Thank
Not
God.
allergic to shellfish. Not allergic. Okay, what
Anyway.
about Dome or Helix? Which fossil did you pick in Pokemon Red and Blue?
Crap. I guess it just
we get
depends.
into stream.
I guess it just depends on which one I want at the moment. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not.
Indecisive has no loyalty.
Yeah.
Mark down
Anyway.
has no real strong loyalties.
Okay. Last
Okay,
question.
cool.
Last question.
Oh my god.
Neat.
Last question.
How comfortable are you with being mass spammed half-naked men? Because we do that a lot here.
Welcome to the shit show.
Like a lot.
Okay, last question.
Especially when you're late getting in.
If that's what you're into, I guess.
Good answer.
No, it's gonna be if it's what you're into.
I mean,
Last question.
not really.
Too bad.
Alright, let's roll some
Can we
dice.
start now?
Yes. Alright, so, Mosstop, you are on the ferry ride over to Valentia after traveling all this way from your lovely underground abode. You notice as you're making your way into the, harbor of Valentia, a gigantic metal airship land at the docks.
Oh,
Do we?
I've never seen one of these before in my travels, have I?
Nope.
I believe.
He is quite ecstatic to be here then, because it's just like, what is this?
You will find a picture of it in documents under Gungir's Creations, the Compass Rose.
Oh,
Indeed.
all
What's
right.
this?
There's a
What's
lot
this?
of
What's
documents.
this? There's metal everywhere. What's this?
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Anyways,
would you look at that? Where have I seen that before?
I stole it from DeviantArt.
Probably also Final Fantasy because it's very Final Fantasy-like.
Yeah, I was thinking it might have been from 8, but whatever. Not important. What's important is that it is cool looking. Or at the very least, I assume it does.
indeed.
Oh, by the way, I do have a question, Storm.
Yes.
On the side of it is Tit Nuke Buku Wabinsi written.
Yes. Or actually,
Is it?
I know we
I
got.
figured it would say Compass Rose.
Yeah,
but-
it says Compass Rose. I think we joked about the name being on like a streamer. We were going to deploy out the back at some point.
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
don't remember
BW?
that being a thing.
We should make
It
a
was probably
stamp.
off stream. Anyways, so, Mosstop. As soon as the ferry gets towards the docks, you feel like you have a astounding presence to go investigate that ship.
Oh, he would love nothing more than to take a gander at this weird thing he has now come across.
Indeed. So you basically shove, because you don't fucking care. You basically barge your way off the ferry and march over to the Compass Rose, and I'm actually gonna pull us back over to the main map real quick.
There we
And
go.
let me pull your icon off from the side.
Actually, also, Venom, if you
Aww.
want to, press the name of the character, and then there should be an area that says show to players.
I know,
It's a
but
fat
you haven't seen him
mushroom.
yet.
It's a fat mushroom man.
Where?
So he's Mycodon.
Aw.
Myconoid.
I can yes. Anyways, So you go up to the ship, and you see like what appears to be some sort of doorway that would maybe be some sort of walkway to get on. You do.
Is there anybody guarding this thing?
Actually, I would say that like Fredrick is going to come out after the ship's landed.
Okay. So this
Just
will
right.
happen simultaneously. So as you begin to walk up to this metal hunking monstrosity, the catwalk extends out, and basically you see a very
Shall I explain, Fredrick?
yeah.
So, what you see coming out of the ship is a very tired-looking male with brown hair and leaves and sticks sticking out of his hair. He's wearing a brown druidic clothes. He looks very relaxed right now. Hey guys, I think we landed.
My character will sort of like back off a little bit and examine this this individual.
You've seen druids before, you know what the fuck they're on about.
Oh yeah. Should
Do I notice this mushroom man?
I mean, he's not hiding, so no. Yeah?
Oh, so Freddy walks up
Mushroom man detecting.
and Freddy goes, "Yo, mushroom dude."
May I explain what my character looks like?
Yes, if you do not mind.
Okay, so what you see standing before you is a 7-foot-tall mushroom man, as you have no doubt noticed. He has stumpy little legs, long arms with like massive forearms and like some shelving on his shoulders. He's primarily white in coloration, with a cap on his head that's at least, I would imagine, like 1.5 feet in diameter, and covered in moss, just covered in it. You don't even know what his actual, like, the color of his actual cap would be. He has no mouth, and these two little, like, black voids for eyes. He is currently wearing, what I would describe as, like, an orangish-yellow, chitinous-looking armor, some pouches for stuff, and a pair of mushroom-themed bongos on his hip. And also, he happens to have some interesting metallic gauntlets on his big, meaty sausage arms.
Okay.
So that is what you were looking at.
Fredrick still goes, "Yo, mushroom dude."
All right. I notice this man is talking to me, and I sort of like lean down to him, and I hold up a finger to him, like, could you hold on just one moment?
Oh, you're busy? Okay, dude.
All right. You know what? Screw it. And 30-foot cloud of spores.
God damn it, this
From
is
his
Grant's
cap.
character.
30-foot spores jettison out, and you start to hear something in your head.
By the way, I'll just say, once the spores come on, he kind of shakes them off a bit, like off his shoulders.
Yeah. And you hear a voice go, "Oh, hello there. Hi. Please do not panic. The voice you are currently hearing is coming from me." And he just points to himself with both of his hands. "You are not crazy, nor are you possessed." Whatever that means.
Freddy just responds, nodding his head so nonchalantly, as if this is normal for him.
This is fantastic.
Hey, man, I hear voices all the time.
Oh, Oh, yes, hello! How are you today?
I'm okay, man. We got something to deliver to the castle.
Oh, well, I hope I am not intruding. I just noticed this big metal thingy just here, and I thought I would come and see it. Oh, it is quite marvelous.
I can show you inside, man.
Oh,
You would you, Fred? You would.
would you please?
Bitch.
Freddy nods and just invites him in. By the way, name's Freddy. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Mosstop. On account of the moss on my head, I will call you, Leaf Hair. Hello, Leaf Hair.
God damn it, this guy is just Grant's character from TFS.
To a point.
We're gonna take you on the grand tour. Here's the kitchen. Here's the bedrooms. Here's the body of a dead god. Don't mind that. That's gonna be out of here real soon.
Freddy will then yell, "Hey, Gungir! Someone's here to check out the ship."
Gungir
At least yell it into the communication system.
Yeah.
No, he just yells that out.
Oh boy.
Gungir is going to come waddling down the hallway, and he's going to look.
Care to explain what Gungir looks like?
Gungir is a small, 2.5 to 3 foot tall clay homunculus. He wears overalls, a white shirt, and some heavy boots. He carries around a massive backpack, and he has a little tool belt that's filled with a bunch of crazy-looking gadgets and tools.
And he is the goodest boy.
He is the
And
best.
we have a
boy.
character art.
Yeah, by me.
Provided by
see.
Cat.
Meow.
Yeah,
You can
I would
see
assume,
it.
Artist.
I would assume it's the engineer-looking chap.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Next to the
Gungir.
giant robot.
Yes, and he is also followed by a 7 foot tall hulking behemoth made from steel.
Oh, Boss
And
is very excited to see all this.
Gungir is going to look up at Freddy. Okay, first of all, use the tubes if you want to get somebody's attention. You don't got to shout all the way across the sub. And also, this is kind of a bad time. This is kind of like a really bad time.
And-
Sorry.
and you,
Freddy
Freddy,
then grabs the tubes. Gungir, there's someone here to see you.
I'm standing.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Freddie, go take a 5
Freddy,
minute break.
you hear in your head Mosstop talking to you and saying like, is it okay for me to be here? Did something happen?
I'm not exactly sure what exactly happened, but yeah, it's okay. By the way, Gungir, you see him talking to himself and looking at this thing. Because
Oh, yeah,
you do
by the
not
way,
hear this.
Gungir.
The mushroom man just waves at you like hi.
Gungir is gonna kind of half-heartedly wave back. Well, we appreciate you coming to say hi to us, sir, but I'm afraid Titnug Bukuwabansi is currently on a slight hiatus at the moment to attend to things. And he just kind of zones out at saying that. Kind of got a little bit of a distant look in his eye. If you have any jobs that you need completed, feel free to. And he kind of just looks around, kind of grabs a piece of paper and a pen, and kind of hands them off to him. Like, let us know what the problem is. We'll be more than happy to take care of it. And you know the rest, Freddy. You can fill them in. And he kind of goes back to, just slowly disappears around the corner.
Flynn slash Toe peeks his head around, just like, Gungir, is my parking job okay?
Leaf hair?
It's
Leaf
good.
hair, is Small Grey alright? He seems distant.
I think something bad happened. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh.
Hey, Freddy, who's your friend?
Oh, meet Mosshead. Actually, wait a second. He's gonna have to spray some stuff on you. It's perfectly fine. It's on.
You
What?
Listen, I'm sure your little plant friend's excretions are very pleasant and all that.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello! Hello? Are you working?
Did it get in my mustache? Oh, get it off, get it off.
By the way, you do hear that in your head.
I know how microphones work.
Hello!
Yeah, my toe doesn't.
What? Oh, God. Is this another one of your druid things?
No,
Do
it's
not
his
worry!
thing.
You are not crazy. You are just hearing me in your head.
Why did you make a giant mushroom on the ship? We're kind of in the middle of a thing.
What?
He seemed cool, and he wanted to look at the ship.
I'm sure you could save your giant mushroom summonings for some other time, couldn't you?
Oh, I didn't summon him.
What?
I
He
came
just
here on
came.
my own.
Oh. Why?
Reactions.
For reference, Mosstop, in case if you forgot, you were sent on a elaborate quest by your circle to go investigate the world above and to report back any interesting dealings while you're there, and potentially to help the mortals with anything you deem may be important.
Is his superior the small mushroom growing out of his shoulder?
No, that's just a reference picture. It was the closest thing I could find to what he looks like his general shape.
I was hoping that'd be like your boss, and anytime you'd learn something, you'd just turn to your shoulder and be like, "Alright, this is what I've learned."
No, but now I wish.
It's like, why is he talking to the tumor on his shoulder?
Vacations mushroom.
Yes, by the way, may I ask, what does Kit's character look like?
Oh, well, Toe
Right now?
currently looks like Flynn, who is a half-elf with a dashing mustache and usually a big dashing smile as well, but right now he's a bit frazzled and also slightly beat up. But, you
Also,
know,
here's the art for you,
yeah,
buddy.
my boy Flynn. It was totally just a half-elf. Pay no
Oh.
attention to the image behind the half-elf.
For now.
Anyway,
Oh. Well, I hope I am not intruding in your big metal thing. I am one of the sovereigns of my circle, and I came here to learn more about, this, place I am now in, which I like to call, the Endless Cavern. I have been tasked with learning about culture and assisting in however I can to those who request my aid, and of course, collecting souvenirs to bring back to my circle. He claps.
okay, so you're sort of doing a tourist thing. That's cool. Freddy,
Oh,
can I talk to
yes.
you for a moment?
Sure.
Just sort of pulls him just slightly aside and is like, I don't know, it doesn't have ears, it's probably fine. You know, there's like assassins and things, like specifically one who's trying to murder me currently, who's kind of. You shouldn't let random people onto the ship right now, is what I'm trying to say. Plus, there's the whole funeral probably that's going to be happening soon. Like the royal funeral. Yes, we've got... you really weren't paying any attention at all after we came back from the battle, were you?
I was sleeping the entire trip.
Let's just say he's not the only mushroom I've been dealing with recently.
What?
Phrasing.
What?
Haha.
Insight?
What?
That was a
What
magic.
does that even mean?
That's a magic mushroom reference.
Okay.
Sure it was. Shifty eye.
Sure it was. Gungir.
Freddy?
What you do with your mushroom is your own business.
Oh, God.
Freddy, look into my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you focused right now, buddy?
Yep.
So you're following me right now.
I mean, you're standing still.
Listen, there was a big fight, right? You know, the ship rocking about and all that. I guess you were asleep, but we sort of did a little bit of a battle. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there was a big battle, and a lot of people died, and one of those people was like the king and queen's mum, who is also a god and dragon or something. And we've got her body on the ship right now, and we're trying to bring her back to her family.
By the way, Mosstop, you can roll perception to hear this entire conversation if you want.
Oh, I'm super
Doesn't he
doing
just
this right
exactly hear it? Doesn't he exactly
Perception.
hear it because of the spores?
don't know.
I mean... Damn it! I'm looking at the ship. I don't hear any of this.
now.
He's sort of like, are there any gears or gadgets or gizmos around for me to?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
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 I am.
The tubes!
I just imagine what he's hearing right now from us. It's essentially... Yeah, I was about to say, the fucking Charlie Brown adult. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, so there's actually... You would actually notice there's a series of interconnected tubes.
Which you notice Freddy talking to one.
Like a pipe organ, but like running along like the walls and stuff and going everywhere. And like you can put sound into it, and sound comes out in like all of the other things. Or spores.
All right,
Possibly spores.
so during the middle of this conversation, you just hear in your head. You guys hear in your heads, "Oh, look at these thin metal contraptions here! Isn't this wonderful? Just look at them."
I like to say that there's no volume difference from where you were and where we are.
Nope. It is omnipresent.
Oh boy, that's just going to happen now, is it?
I
Oh,
guess.
do not worry. It'll fall. The mushrooms on your ears will fall off when you rest.
On my ears? That's his ears.
Yeah, you have little mushroom spores growing out of your ear, kind of like ear piercings.
I just imagine they're basically like Shrek ears right now.
Yeah, basically.
God, no.
Cauliflower ear.
Ew.
They are not harmful. Do not worry.
Gross. I
by
don't
the-
like mushrooms,
if-
they taste bad.
I don't know.
By the way, am I interrupting something? I kind of don't want to interrupt anything if I'm being a nuisance. I just found this thing and I thought I would take it out.
I squint at the mushroom man and sort of get cautiously closer, like, you're not an assassin, are you?
What?
You have to tell me if you're an assassin.
Those are the
Freddy,
rules.
wait, Mosshead. You see Freddy making...
I am
Freddy.
called Mosstop.
Or
There?
Mosstop, sorry.
You were
Uh,
you were Mustache Man.
Anyway,
Hurts the toe.
but also Mosstop when Flynn mentions assassin, you see Freddy make a kind of gun hand symbol with his hand and shoots it towards Toe, kind of giving you the idea of what that is.
Finger crossbows.
Yes, finger crossbows.
Technically, Toe, you do know the assassin's code, so you can try to communicate that way. AKA, thieves can't!
I presumably say some absolute nonsense gobbledygook at you.
The
What?
crow
Thieves
flies
can.
south.
No, I
Crow
don't.
flies south.
I do not speak thieves' cant, so all I hear is just a bunch of weird crap strung
Hear a
together.
bunch of
he's just-
jargon.
yeah,
Have
and
you
he's just
heard
like,
the raven call on the east wing of the castle?
What?
Okay, no, he's
I was
fine.
expecting you to say, "Oh yes, it had a lovely song."
Nah.
Mosstop, you can roll another perception check. This one has a very low,
alright,
Ass.
let's hope I don't get another nat 1. 18.
18.
Okay. You see a pale-ish humanoid girl, about, say, 21-ish, with
Weiss
a,
from Ruby.
like, not basically Weiss from Ruby, but older. Scar, obviously, present on her face. And she just walks over to this mess. What the hell is going on over here?
Mosstop looks at this new lady. He's like, he puts his big beefy hands on where his cheeks would be, and he's like, "Ooh, newer friends."
By the way,
Looks
Sorry.
at Flynn and Freddy. Oh, Freddy, what the heck? What's a Myconid doing here?
I don't know,
What's a
we have a
Myconid?
visitor. This is a bad time.
She knows
I
what I
can edit
am.
I guess so. What's a mycodon?
Mushroom people. They are living creatures.
I mean, I wasn't
No.
putting into question his livingness status. But okay.
I mean, he just came on the ship, and I decided to let him look around.
Again, please don't do that anymore.
Do what?
Why? Why? He seemed cool.
But the assassins, who can also seem cool. I'm really good at seeming cool. I seemed cool to all of you, and you didn't figure out I was an assassin.
I can tell when someone's cool and when they're not.
Uh,
I am
Over-
cool.
And he's sort of like, his eyes do like the smiling motion.
By the way, keep in mind that you were stuck with that face for like 8 hours.
Anyways,
There we go.
Ravak, I'll cut over to you for a minute.
Oh yeah, well, Ravak was gonna run outside of his room, so he probably would have bumbled into all this nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ravik, meet my new friend.
What?
More friends.
Wow. Here
By
we
the way-
go.
Making a
How
lot
am I
of
looking at
assumptions.
it exactly?
You're looking at a gigantic mushroom man.
Do you think it would be okay if I release my spores so everybody can hear me?
Totally.
Okay.
34
Why-
spores.
Weiss just blinks. Just
I'd like to
nod.
imagine that we're now completely yellow.
Now,
Oh, hello everyone. Hi.
He waves with both of his hands enthusiastically to all of the new people who have arrived.
good, I can understand you. Perfect. I can fill you in if you wish to know.
Oh, yes. Hi, white lady. My name is Mosstop. It is a pleasure to meet you.
He sticks out his big freaking sausage.
Oh my god,
Hand
Becky,
over-
you
over-
can't just tell somebody they're white.
Anyway, Weiss will shake your hand. It's good to see a Myconid. I haven't seen one of your people in a long time.
Oh, we do not travel to the surface much, but you know, circumstances be what circumstances are.
Indeed. Anyways, Ravak, you were gonna say something.
Well, anyways, I just got some glimpse of Morgan. She's being kept somewhere. In some sort of temple.
You notice some weird, like, half-broken shrine of some sort.
And
You didn't really get a good look at it.
Wait, another lady friend of ours has been kidnapped?
He gasps in all of your minds.
Any
it's like
symbols
having
that you
a
saw?
commentary track to everything that's going on.
Anyways, Ravak, by the way. I guess. Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, my name is Mosstop. Hello.
And what does Ravak look like?
He would be the yellow kobold you see. He has a skull cap, he doesn't wear a shirt. He has the,
Banana boy.
Just go to the bottom of the scrolling thing and you'll find him.
This little dude right here. Okay.
Yeah, Ravak, Ricker.
Most of us are around. We should probably cluster up.
Okay.
Hello. I will call you Yellow Scale. Hello, Yellow Scale.
Hey, anybody seen Gipsy? Or,
No.
Galahad!
They're called Romneys.
Anyway.
Anyone seen Galahad?
I think I saw him with the Queen's casket.
I think that's more or less taken up vigil.
Anyways, Asemar, what do you want to do?
So, seeing that we're landed, but no one's actually gone out or alerted anyone that we're going, Asemar's going to take a walk around the ship to find out what everyone's doing. But when he finally finds the group, he's going to see the big mushroom man, take one look at Fredrick, draw his shield, and go, "What did you do?"
Everyone assume that I do this.
Mosstop looks at him and is like, "What did you do?"
It's very on brand.
No, this would be something Fall did.
I mean, everything is potentially on brand for fall, so...
By the way, Mosstop, you see Asemar, but you don't know who he is. Just scroll to the bottom and you'll see his profile.
Hold on. Let's take a look-see.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Right under Thorn. Or right above Thorn.
It's this very heroic human-looking fellow.
Yes.
You also see a red dragon.
Drake.
Guard Drake.
Guard Drake. Red guard Drake following him. Like a dog.
Rough.
I don't believe I've ever seen like a Drake before, have I?
Old knowledge history. Or knowledge nature. Choice.
Knowledge nature. Alright. Knowledge nature. Hold on. Up. Ooh,
Natural
20.
Very
You
nice.
have seen variants of these things, mostly the black-scaled ones. And they're nasty.
Ah, a basset scale hound.
Thank you, Gipsy.
Would that make a yellow drake a golden retriever?
World may
It's
never
whatever
know.
you want it to be, boy.
I don't know if there is. I don't think there is a yellow guard Drake. I think.
There's a scale color of every. It'd be gold, technically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
Mosstop
regardless.
sees this and he says in everybody's minds who can hear him,
Except
Except
for
Asemar.
except for him, is like,
Ooh, look at that. It's a Drake.
Oh,
Hello,
sweet. You know what a
hello,
drake is?
he sort of like leans down and like waves to it. Hello.
It's sort of
Wait,
like,
and
growls at you.
Oh.
By the way,
He sort of
Asemar,
like, steps back.
by the way, Asemar, you also notice that Freddy is talking to himself with no voice coming back.
Well, he would probably notice the spores growing out of your ear, and that would arise some concern.
Don't worry, Asemar. It's just a tourist that Freddy let wander onto the ship. But it's not
Freddy
an
just
assassin.
casually waves.
I didn't realize we were giving tours. Is Gungir trying to make up some money for some new projects?
I mean, it would be nice if we could charge. I still haven't received
Oh, I
my
just met him
paycheck.
outside. He seemed cool, and I let him in.
Again, please don't do that anymore. There are assassins after certain members of us.
I told you I can.
He does a smiling motion with his eyes and gives 2 big thumbs up, like, yeah.
Oh, this big bumbling idiot.
Kind of.
Anyways.
I guess Mosstop chimes in and he says, in everybody's heads I can hear him,
Is there something amiss? Anything I can help with? I am
He's pretty
looking for
strong.
some. I am looking for
Maybe he
some
can carry
work.
the casket.
Oh yes, I am very strong.
and he sort of like lifts up his big arms to like show off.
I mean, we've got Sardon.
Freddy just kind of does like the motion.
Will Smith pose. I mean, we have
Like-
Sardon.
I mean, we're always looking to replace Fall.
Oh my god, dumpster the poor guy. Well, he's not even here.
I'm technically
Anyway.
a new hire myself. You'd have to talk to Mr. Gungir about it.
Oh my!
Dude, I have an idea. You technically can't use the pipes. Why not try sneezing in the pipes?
Oh, I
Thank
do
you,
not know
Asemar.
what. I do not know what will happen.
Not a
Hold
problem.
on.
I go find one.
You don't look far. You just find like one of the pipes that, basically
Okay.
the PA system.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's unfamiliar with all. He's unfamiliar with all this crap, so he's just gonna like try to angle himself and.
Oh!
You just yeet your spores everywhere.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay, now
Gypsy,
everybody
what are you
in the
doing?
ship can hear.
I don't have a can.
Oh,
Just cup your mouth. Works just as well.
That's what I did. Hi! I had a
Hello.
commotion going on over there through these pipes. Is everything alright?
Also, Gypsy, Galahad, you hear a voice in your head.
Hello.
Besides your patron.
What's the
this
voice say?
This is marvelous. Hello. I am Mosstop. I am apparently a tourist.
Psychic adventures!
Do not worry. You are not crazy, nor are you possessed.
By the
I
way,
hustle
everybody in
down.
the ship is now affected by spores.
Did he just sneeze into our
Yes, I did.
ventilation system?
I
By
did.
the way, Asemar, you now hear him in your head too.
Oh, psychologically, that is
Hello.
lovely.
wait,
Oh, that
Dragon,
Hey.
repeat what you said?
about how he just sneezed into our ventilation system.
Correction, your
Well-
communication system.
That too.
Technically the communication system, but
Oh, you need not fear. They are completely harmless and will die off in about, I would say, a couple of hours or so.
You now
I'm
hear from the
Mosstop,
pH
by
system.
the way. He waves.
You
Nice
now
to meet
hear
you.
from the pH system. What the fuck was that?
Is there so okay, so Mike and what was it called? Mike and
Mike and
Ed.
Mike and Ed.
MYCANID.
Is this what I've ever seen a myconid before?
None of you, besides Weiss, apparently, and Minerva, know what the hell a myconid is.
I would say Gungir has seen something similar on his world, but
Actually,
he has no idea what a myconid here is. He's just going to assume it's something, one of the races from his world.
Anyway, Storm wants to say something.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Gungir was actually going to see if he could find Galahad anywhere.
You would have found him with the Milla's basket.
Okay.
You probably would have heard his screaming.
Yeah, and Gungir probably would have just entered into the storeroom, just quietly.
So, you enter and he has his sword drawn, and he's just panically looking around, trying to find a source or an invader or something.
Okay.
I think there's someone invisible in this room.
Would Gungir see the mushrooms growing out of his ears?
Yes.
All right.
Or ears.
Gungir would kind of just waddle on up and wait for Galahad to come down.
Does Galahad also see the mushrooms on Gungir's ears?
I was actually wanting to make a joke before we got the Gungir. If Gungir was near any of the pipes when the spores would have shot out, he would have just kind of given them a sideways glance, close the lid, and like sterilize it with a wipe before wandering off. You're like, all right, let's do something to do. But he's gonna pull out his not his gun droid, his Zero wand, and kind of like zap the mushrooms growing out of his ears off. You've been down here for... I think you might have been down here for a while. You got mushrooms growing out of your ears. And he kind of...
Goodness!
As soon as this is over, into the PA.
And he'll kind of quietly just kind of wander over to the casket and I'll just sit down next to it, kind of looking at it.
Hi.
Didn't say anything.
You are also very interesting.
Anyways, Weiss will speak into the PA. Just so you guys know, there's a myconid on the ship, so if you see mushrooms on your body, primarily your head, it's how he is speaking to you. You're not insane, just deal with it.
If you see mushrooms on your body, don't worry, that's a normal part of growing up.
Gungir will just kind of shout back at the tube, "We're not taking clients at the moment."
Oh.
He's more of a job seeker, I suppose.
Are you sure he's not an assassin? Sorry.
Are you sure it's not an assassin?
I asked if he was an assassin in the assassin way, and he's not an assassin.
I don't even know what that means.
That is how the assassin rules work.
Yes, it is.
Ray looks at Mosshead and just shrugs.
He mimics.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ravak.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was worried. Anyway, Ravak will ask Mosstop, do you know how to fight?
Oh, fighting? Oh yes, I did that quite a bit back in my colony of friends. I was especially strong as I was the sovereign of my circle, and he sort of like lifts his head up high with his fists like on his hips, looking
Hero
very prideful.
What's a sovereign?
Oh, I think it would be kind of like a leader. Yes, a leader. I am a leader. Yes, I have killed many things that have harmed my people, including squishing many drow.
By the way, let me just
his eyes narrow as soon as he says drow, and you hear in your heads, I do not like the drow.
By the way, you also
Slim shifty eyes.
Gipsy just hears that randomly as well.
Yeah.
Alright,
Your
then.
mushrooms got zapped.
Hey, somebody
So
doesn't
you're-
like drow.
So you're an envoy of your people.
Oh yes. In fact, and he like motions to like the armor he is wearing. I forged this from the hide of a big yellow peeper bug that had made its nest somewhere within our circle. It was not very nice, so I decided that it needed to go.
So what brings you to the surface? Do you require aid?
Oh, I am here to learn about your cultures, to assist your peoples, and to collect souvenirs to bring back home.
Oh, Mosstop, I'm gonna hire you.
Wow,
Hooray! He raises his fist in the air.
Wait, you're allowed to
Hey,
do that?
I was gonna hire him first.
Freddy,
Don't have
you're
that
a hire like me.
So
Why
that
you-
doesn't mean I can't hire my own people.
It's all hires. Always
White's
was.
just gonna face palm and like, all right, Mosstop. Yes, you wanted to hear what we're doing. Yes.
Oh yes, I was quite curious. It seems like you were all a little, what is the word? Distressed at the moment. I certainly hope I'm not interrupting anything.
We were in a great battle recently, and we lost someone of great importance, and it was our duty, looks to the rest of them, to deliver her casket back to the castle.
Mosstop's
probably
arms
be
just
doing
sort
right
of
now.
like, Mosstop's arms just sort of like slack, and he looks kind of sad. He's like, oh, I am very sorry for your loss. It is not easy losing someone you care for. Oh.
Not us that we're worried about, we're more worried about her family.
Her son
Oh.
in particular. He's the ruler of this continent.
He destroyed a
Oh.
moon once, so
Wait, what?
he destroyed one of the moons, so I'm a bit worried about how he's going to take this.
Yeah, there was probably, if you looked up at the night sky yet, you probably would have noticed there's like one less moon than the last time, the last record of your people.
Oh yeah,
There used to be 2 moons.
I
and
was
now-
wondering where it was.
Now there's
I
only
figured it
one.
was hiding.
Oh,
Anyways, so yeah, you now
it's a
know
lunar eclipse.
that. Anyways, I'm just gonna assume you guys all reconvene at the entrance of the sub.
Honestly, Gungir's just gonna stick with Galahad at the moment.
Yeah,
'cause who's-
I will. I'm a little worried about a mysterious person that's coming on the ship, so I'm going to go investigate.
Alright.
If that's the case, Gungir's gonna stay in the storeroom.
Yeah.
Just for now.
Gungir, can you keep an eye on things?
Yeah.
Also, just have Sardon just chill there and protect the casket.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out with Sardon ATM.
Okay. So Galahad, you go basically to where the whole commotion is, and you find out Mosstop and the rest of the crew.
He waves.
Come on.
Okay.
Hello, Galahad. This
reaction,
is the tourist
exactly.
diplomat mushroom who we have just hired, apparently, who wandered onto the
What?
ship because Freddy let him.
Now listen,
Wait, what?
he's gonna help us.
What?
Mosstop is gonna help us carry the casket, and then he's gonna help us find Morgan. That is that.
Yes, Ravak had some sort of vision about Morgan being captured in a temple or something.
I don't know who that is, but I will lend my assistance in their rescue.
Pretty sure she's his girlfriend.
Oh, what's that?
Never mind, I forgot you were a mushroom.
Well, when a mushroom likes another mushroom very
Freddy,
much.
please don't.
Covers are in our spores.
Mushrooms have like 300 genders, it's fine.
Should really.
I am Mosstop.
Go ahead, you hear his voice again in your head.
You're Mosstop. You are the one in my brain.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hello.
All right. I'm going to assume this Galahad person is this. Is this a tiefling that I see?
I am a thief. So you see a gaunt, tiefling, looks boyish, manish.
Young.
Seems like 15-ish.
He's very young.
He's in armor that doesn't quite fit. Has a big sword on his hip and a blue flowing cape and very, very big messy hair and horns. 2 sets of horns, and in fact the horns are large enough that there is a bird, a pet bird perched upon them.
I will call
Wait.
you Redhorn.
Over there. That is the bird. And he looks very tired. His eyes are blue and kind of glowy. And he just looks very tired and just over it, and he looks kind of suspicious of you.
Hello, Redhorn. Are you feeling okay? Are you getting enough rest? Are you hungry?
Well, I don't need rest.
It looks to
I
me
need-
like you do.
We have to be safe. Are you sure you want to hire this mysterious mushroom person?
Certain.
I did check them for assassinness. So
Did you check them for? Is there a spell that can check for good and evil?
Yeah, it's detect good and evil.
But there is also kind of truth.
shoot, where is Conrad?
He's not here.
I'm going
Been
to cast
gone for
one
a
of-
while. He's been gone for like almost a month and a half. You haven't heard word from him since.
Oh well.
Anyways, frickin' Weiss is gonna interrupt this. We bring Milla's body back to the castle as quickly as possible.
You really should stop standing around and probably do that.
Alright.
Oh. That would be wise. He's
Yeah.
I guess like Mosstop stands up from like whatever position he was in. Direct me to what I need to do.
So
Oh,
I
he
do
does have
cast
Zone of
Zone of Truth.
Alright.
You need to make your charisma saving throw.
Can I just fail this like
Yes. You
You
can
can.
choose to
Okay.
fail.
yeah, he's just like, "Oh, magic."
Flynn like dive rolls out of the way.
Galahad pulls from his back a staff and taps
Flynn,
into the
what's
ground,
wrong?
and the crystal at the top glows, and you feel an invisible wave of force, just like a soft, gentle breeze, wash over everybody. And everybody feels very truthy.
Oh, that feels nice.
Flynn dive rolls out of the way. Is just like, oh, sorry, impulse.
I accidentally ate the brownies that Lyre was making for everybody. Fredrick says.
Anyways, Weiss will guide everybody to the fucking hold where you have the.
Wait, we
Ask
gotta
it.
ask him truth questions.
Yeah, before we leave
Within
it,
the zone.
I'm sorry, but he's just going to ask, do you want to do harm to anyone upon this ship?
No.
Hope
That's
not.
Are
good
you
enough for
really
me.
here
Bash
just
my
to
head
discover
against
the
the
world?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's fine. Welcome aboard, I guess. You seem cool.
Hooray! He just jazz hands.
Excellent.
Man, I'm glad you didn't have that stick when I joined. That would have been so awkward.
By the way, Fall is also going to enter in, but you notice that he does not have mushrooms on his ears.
Oh, hey, Fall.
What's that? What was that reaction for? By the way,
I don't know.
Moss.
I'm guessing Fall is the Tabaxi looking individual.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I know what he looks like. So Mosstop is be like, Kitty.
Fall,
That's
Fall doesn't
correct.
react because there's no mushrooms in his ears.
Yep.
Big kitty.
No.
He sort of like goes up to.
Oh, the kitty? That's Fall. Be careful, he tends to, well,
Load.
be
Spontaneously
suspicious and
combust.
rude.
You know
So-
the kitty is right here.
If you have any magic items, you might want to hide them.
He is a magic item.
I'm
I am
surprised
not
he
an
hasn't-
person.
I am
Fall,
Mosstop.
Fall looks at the Mycodon and just goes, "He's not a magic item. He's a creature. There's a difference."
I
Yes,
do
you
have
also
I
did
do
learn
have
about them.
I do have these though, and he lifts up his arms
Oh, no.
to show off the gauntlets.
Can Fall roll Arcana?
Sure.
Did I just say?
Okay. Fall will roll Arcana. Where is it? There it is.
I
Should be
will roll
pretty low
too.
DC. Yeah, even with an 11, you get that.
What
Oh,
do I
then
see?
I think I pass automatically.
Just basically, they're very basic enchanted gauntlets. Nothing special. They're just
+1 to punch.
+2 to punch.
Ooh, +2 to punch.
Fall looks at them
Plus
and
2
just
to
goes, "Eh."
punch. Those are very cool. +2.
They make me punch better.
So why is a Mycodon on this ship?
Tourist, apparently wants to help us. Why says raising an eyebrow.
Newest Titnoot Buku Wabansi member.
Well, I guess. I mean, we only
hired
just
him.
met him, but he's been hired.
It doesn't move, Ravak.
Is Zone of Truth still up? I mean, I don't think we moved. I think
10
Fall ran
minutes,
into us.
so yeah. It hasn't
But it
been
doesn't
10
move, it's a stationary thing.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
We
just
haven't
checking.
moved yet.
Why does Ravak have a truth bomb to drop?
I mean, he could say a few things.
Ooh, do it.
Okay.
But only if he wants to say it.
Yeah,
Like, he's not compelled to say things. Just he can't lie.
Nope, Fall probably fails that. My roll
I
is
only
not
asked
great.
because I know Ravik also has this spell Zone of Truth. That's why I was asking. Because he would probably know that that spell was cast.
You would know specifically.
Yeah, you feel like you entered a zone of truth.
I am making so
I
many
was just
friends
being cautious.
today. I have made so many friends today.
The Fall just walks up and kind of looks around the Mycodon. A little curious, but not too curious.
Mosstop sort of like inches his hand closer to falling tree, but then like keeps backing away because he gets the feeling that he probably shouldn't pet the cat.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
I mean, it's your character.
He will attempt to. He like. Though he has not seen many cats, he likes cats. He will attempt to pet. with his big freaking hands.
It's like
I will love him and hug him and call him George.
I will call you Kitty. Hello, Kitty.
Galahad for
Paul
a brief
looks up
moment has mischief
annoyingly.
on his mind. And will
Paul looks
aid Mosstop in any attack roll or dexterity check he might have to say, so that he has advantage.
I imagine it's a scene from The Simpsons where Nelson is petting Santa's little helper.
A little bit.
Do you consent to the petting fall?
Oh, that's not. He's gonna try to avoid.
Oh.
Advantage to pet.
Do not touch.
Roll to pet.
Roll to pet.
What do I roll to pet?
animal handling.
Oh, it's not an
advantage, I
animal
guess.
thing.
Yes,
With
you are.
advantage.
What do I roll to dodge?
Animal handling.
Acrobatics.
Okay, so I need to
Can
roll
I roll
animal
the
hand.
dexterity saving throw instead?
So,
Sure.
Okay, so I
very
need to.
interesting way to handle things.
Okay, so I need to roll animal handling, right?
Yes.
With advantage.
Okay, cool. 14.
Team.
Tides
To
of
beat a 14.
Chaos.
Okay.
Oh, Tides of Chaos. Okay, so he's gonna have advantage too. Fail.
God damn it.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Aw.
no fun.
Boo. Boo.
Fun is not allowed.
Boo this
Matrix
man.
dodge.
So as soon as you try to pet him, he anime disappears and just goes, no touchy, no touch.
Oh. Mosstop looks kind of sad.
Why is this gonna pat the big guy on it? Guess his arm, because she's not that tall.
Hmm?
Come on, big guy. Let's. Got a job to do.
Yes,
yes,
perhaps
there
we
is-
should stop
there is-
the shenanigans.
There is work to be done. Okay, I will help.
He
Yeah,
like sort
just
of like
so you. I want to make sure you understand what you're getting involved in here, Mr. Mosstop.
Oh. What?
You do realise we're wrapped up in some very dangerous things right now. I don't want someone to sign on thinking they're gonna have a fun little romp across the continent, and then oh look, we're fighting a god. Oh look, there's a storm and it explodes a city, and then a meteor drops, and then.
Those all sound very interesting.
Long
And
story short,
I
big
do
guy.
not mind.
Long story short, big guy. Lots of god stuff. Potential fire. Lots of fire.
That's alright. I am accustomed to danger, and I am willing to help any who require my assistance. Besides,
Well,
I have decided that you are all my new friends.
Well, certainly a noble soul.
I believe he was telling the truth, that he wants to help us, and if he understands the risks, then, well, I'm on board. The more the merrier.
I am
Hopefully
very,
nothing-
I am
Wait,
very
what?
strong.
Wait, what is going on?
Apparently,
We
we're
already
hiring.
told you, Fall.
Sneeze on him.
Oh, okay.
Dexterity.
No, there's no avoiding it.
You're way too close, dude.
Yeah, 30 foot.
Okay, I
range.
pull out the mushrooms then.
No. That's the problem. That's the stupidity of that spell. Is you don't know unless you're told.
Hello?
Oh,
Do you
God, I'm
hear
here.
me? Do you hear me, Kitty? Hello, Kitty friend.
Hell, your voice changed. Are you trying to torment me?
God,
I am-
hell opens up the fucking demon realm. No, closes it. That was out of character.
I am not Torment, I am Friend. I am Mosstop. Hello.
Meet your new employee.
I feel weird. Is there something sticking out of me?
Mushrooms.
No!
You're
Paul
fine.
feels around and feels some mushrooms. Pulls them out.
And you no
Oh,
longer
you'll
hear
have
him.
to sneeze on him again.
Paul walks away.
Anyways, regardless,
Oh.
Storm, what's up?
Gungir around this time will actually wander on up to this area where everyone's hanging around, and it's just gonna kind of look up at everybody. Are we gonna do this or what?
Small Gray has returned.
I suppose we
Yeah.
better delay the inevitable.
We've got the risk of danger worked out, so yeah, I guess.
Are you ready to be a pallbearer?
I don't know what that means, but I will do my best.
Big box and do not drop it no matter what.
Or break it, please.
I will not break it. You have my word.
Okay. Weiss will take you to the hold where you see a larger than normal casket.
Like, how big is it?
It's about maybe your size, bigger potentially. Actually, yeah,
Wow.
it is bigger.
Imagine
Like-
it's like 3 people tall.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That is way bigger
that's-
than I am.
I just did the calculations on Sardon. He has a carrying capacity of 600.
She easily fits in that with all of her shit gone,
Yeah.
minus the Draco
Okay.
shield and the her clothing, which weigh pretty much nothing.
I was just gonna say Sardon could probably hold this thing up with one hand.
I kind of
Yeah, but it
imagine
is
Liar has
large.
been in there for most of this, just quiet.
Alright.
So,
Oh,
there is
Dragon's
some-
on
there's-
mute.
No, I'm back in.
Fine.
Oh, there.
So,
Yeah.
Mosstop looks at this very large casket. He's like, there is somebody in here?
Weiss will nod.
Oh.
Alright. Gungir will...
Let's bring her home.
Yeah.
Will someone please turn off the Compass Road stereo? Music is really not fitting. There we go. Okay. Alright.
So it just flips down the little lid over the nozzle.
Nice. Oh yeah, you notice a big ass casket.
We're returning.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're returning someone important to where they need to be laid to rest.
I understand.
Easily enough, both Sardon and you, Mosstop, could like huff this thing. Otherwise, it'd take like 6 people.
I'm back.
Yep, probably. I am very strong.
Liar puts a hand on Galahad's shoulder.
I have a -1.
Noodle boy.
Noodle
Hello.
arms.
Would you like to know what my modifier is to strength?
Kind of.
5.
Really quick,
Bing.
Venom.
Yes.
Bingo.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you could have heard
I am
Ravak.
very
Yes.
I am very strong.
No
Do I
kidding.
hear Ravak with passive perception 16?
You just said yes.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing, Gungir, you order Sardon to pick up one end of the casket.
Yeah.
Ice will instruct you, Mosstop, to pick up the other end and to follow.
Alright, do I need to roll anything?
No, with the combined effort of you and Sardon, you don't need to roll anything.
Alright.
She is easily under your carrying capacity. Though she is a
I guess-
big lady.
Sweet.
Is there anyone here to receive us?
It's more or less you guys just parked at the dock and nothing's really happened besides Mosstop showing up.
Okay, so we need to send
An envoy.
Could somebody send a message ahead?
I can do that for you.
I got it.
volunteer.
Fall will pull out his sending stone and just send the message that.
Please be
Huh?
respectful.
Yeah, Asemar, he's gonna place a hand on Fall and just say, this might be a matter better handled in person.
Well, he already knows. It's just we need to tell him
We're coming.
we're here. We're coming.
All gives it to Galahad if he can say it better.
You have 25 words or less.
Okay.
I'd prefer you think of it on the spot instead of DMing me the message. Just for everyone to know. Give you a minute.
The message will be, Your Grace, we've arrived with her. We're prepared to bring her to where she needs to be. We're at
Right.
the docks.
Okay. The message back. Anything, Galahad?
What?
It's like a minute passes after you send the message. Weiss will...
Nothing. Nothing back.
Might as well go ahead anyways.
All right.
I stay back with the ship.
Might as well have somebody protecting the place.
Yeah, I'll go with Mosstop and Zardon.
Minerva will also stay back. Ice will specifically go with the group. The castle. Who else wants to go besides?
I'll go.
obvious-
Freddy will say.
Liar will go.
Gungir will go.
Asemar will go.
Ravak?
Yeah.
You
Wanna
gonna
come
go?
along? You gonna follow the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you all carefully carry the casket, walking along.
Also,
the castle.
Mosstop, there's another tiefling who's coming.
Blue
He's-
tiefling in a kimono.
She's very pretty and has a big scar across her mouth, and also has a small platinum dragon following her.
Mosstop is currently busy with the task at hand.
That's
You
fair.
would still
He-
notice her.
Yeah, he does, and he acknowledges her presence, but he gets the feeling that this is really important, so he's
Yeah.
he's trying to be respectful.
Okay. Oh, you. As you make your way through the city, the citizens notice that you guys are carrying a rather large casket, and some of them immediately put the pieces together, while others just give a mournful glance and sign of the cross, do a quick prayer as you're passing. Some folks actually pile up. It's not gonna be heavy for you guys, for you and Sardon to carry Mosstop, but some people do put some small some gold coins, flowers. Little girl offers up her own stuffed animal and various gifts like that. And the reason why people are doing this is because the royal symbol of Valentia was embroidered on this casket before you guys received it. So people are immediately giving their respects.
Right.
Like very silently, or like you just hear people like quick prayer under their breath and move along with their day. It gets cloudy. Not necessarily rainy cloudy, but it like darkens the sky a little bit. You make your way to the castle gates, and the guards stand aside and open them. You make your way inside and to the throne room, where you see Angel waiting for you. And to Mosstop, who's never seen this person before, you see a very beautiful, buxom blonde woman with two angelic wings, a very royal-esque dress on her. She is wearing a tiara as well. She's fairly pale, and she has sort of a glowing, radiant aura around her. I will show this so you can see her.
Yep. Yeah, I got a good idea. Alright.
Oh, good, you guys are finally here. Not would believe how close he is to snapping.
We understand. No one would blame him.
I've evacuated the throne room in case if he decides to do something stupid. Evacuated most of the castle, minus the perimeter guards, because of his destructive power is unkept, and he's like this. She's not going to question you, Mosstop, at all. She'll just give you a knowing nod and push open the two doors to the throne room.
He gives a knowing nod back.
Is it safe for us to go in there?
He won't kill you. He might just be very, very angry.
We have to.
I will protect you if need be. I'm the only one who can match him in his current state.
Most appreciated.
She'll give a nod and push open the doors, and what used to be a beautifully adorned throne room now is a very much a mess. The carpet that was leading up to the throne is in shreds. The royal banners that are around are in tatters. Some of the windows are broken. Some of the pillars even that hold up this room are either badly damaged or annihilated and destroyed. And you all see Blaze, the man that you're very, very familiar with. Looks awful, to say the least. You can't really see his face because he's turned away from you, but just due to how unkempt his hair is, you can tell he's been through a lot these past 2.5 days. So, guys walk forward and gently set the casket down on a good section of the carpet that hasn't been completely annihilated. small clank as it set on the ground. You see him turn towards you, all just like before when he was paranoid about Kamui. He doesn't look like he has slept in the past 2.5 days. Bloodshot eyes, and he looks mentally and physically broken.
Same. Your Grace, will there be a ceremony?
He'll nod, not saying anything. He will not even say a word as he approaches the casket. Mosstop, you notice this guy walk up.
Yep.
And then-
I took a look.
You know.
I am aware of what he generally looks like.
And then he opens the casket and you see a very large, anywhere between 10 to 15 foot tall dragon lady.
Yep.
Who is clearly dead.
I like to think that Lyre was doing some icy business to keep her nice and well preserved.
Like, and he will notice the Draco shield. He'll look at you, Galahad, and
yes.
Look down. You hear him huff and then turn around.
I don't blame you if you want to kill me.
It's not that. Sounds like he's on the verge of possibly killing someone. Or something. Like, you can just get the read off of him that he is absolutely livid and in obviously all forms of denying someone's death.
So okay, guys, so is this where we have to tell him, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Who's going to be the one to do it, though?
Lyre looks at Fall, like looking terrified.
Fall whispers, "The items that we're supposed to give him."
And she
yeah.
fumbles in her kimono and pulls out the wedding ring, right?
Oh.
The wedding ring, her engagement ring, her three
all her jewelry.
Yeah, basically the jewelry and the bag of holding.
Yeah, she pulls them out of her kimono and bows her head super low and just holds them straight out to him Your Majesty, she told me to give these to you.
He'll give a side glance back. And you feel the weight of the items leave your hand, and you basically get back up, stand up straight, and you see them float in front of him with levitation.
I skitter back behind Galahad and sort of like hold his shoulder nervously.
Yeah. And, hold on one sec.
Trying to remember the words.
Sure am.
If you want me to save you the effort, I can just say them. Or do you...
Hold on, I'm going back up through my notes. Because I know I wrote it down. I typed it
We also wrote
somewhere.
down on the...
Found it. Okay. There was one more thing.
Gives you a side glance.
She told us to tell you something. Before she...
What would that be?
She said, don't hold back. And she said the words, Zorja Fool.
You notice... You've seen Blaze a lot of times, and he wears a decent chunk of jewelry himself. Specifically, in particular, he wears silver bands, one on each finger, 2 arm bracelets, actually multiple arm bracelets going up his arms that like are over the top of his armor. On his forearm, basically the in between part of your elbow and wrist, there's 4. On his upper arm, there's another 4. Same with the other arm. On his legs, he has 8 as well. 4 on the lower half and 4 on the upper half. And then 1 large one around his neck. And you just notice them all simultaneously shatter like they're nothing. And you just watch the silver bands just break and then clink to the ground. I need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I put a GIF in the Discord that I feel is going to be relevant.
Let's see here.
That's a dexterity check or a dexterity saving throw?
Save.
Of course.
Yep. 13 for me.
19.
Oh, Gungir actually did good for once. And what about...
I guess it makes sense that I was point blank.
Let's see, so...
6 for Sardon.
Even with your 21 Gungir, you get hit by this. Well, not necessarily an attack, you're all blown back 10 feet away as, well, literally, you see Blaze's aura flare up and skyrocket.
This is not even his final form.
You see his red aura surround him. It goes from a multitude of colors. It starts off white and red and gold and purple, then back to red. And it sort of like intertwines with gold as well. Point his hand back towards the back end of the throne room behind him. Oh, I haven't felt this power in years. And he's gonna immediately turn, and he's gonna use his ultimate technique.
Nani?
Cover wire.
Moon Destroyer!
And he will use his godlike trait of Obliterate. and you just see him point with a finger, and a large blast of energy hits his finger and annihilates the back wall that was the end of the throne room. And this thing takes up a 15-foot radius in a line.
Paul looks up at the sky to see if the silhouette of the moon is still there.
I'm scared.
You
Well,
guys
just trying to
are
hide behind Galahad.
fucking terrified. Blaze's full potential.
Yeah, Mosstop is like currently in like the fetal position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll shudder a little bit at the sheer magnitude.
He will exhale. Then he will motion his hand forward and then clutch his hand. And you watch that the end of the throne room gets repaired from where he basically destroyed it from. And he will turn back to you. Thank you. In my full power. And you see that he no longer looks unstable, I guess is the word I'm going to use for his previous.
I imagine he looks a fucking insane now.
Oh, he looks like he just got a massive power boost, and he is not turning it off. Yeah, basically, he has Super Saiyan aura.
So we can leave the
steroids.
whole god-killing thing to him, right?
If you need any help getting justice, let me know, okay?
He'll smile at you. Indeed. I'll need all of you when the time comes. Each and every one of you has a purpose. Though I have gained a little bit of information while you guys were gone. I have found a way to kill hell.
Oh, explain.
Ooh.
Amelie explained it to me. She is, and I quote, nearly invincible. You just need to weaken her enough so that way she can use her abilities to annihilate her.
I had a bit of a plan for that.
And
I have a
I've
plan.
gained-
Throw Super King at him.
That's the issue.
Or her.
I cannot kill hell.
And I had a plan how to weaken her. I bought a beholder's eye.
If you can't, then who can?
Amelie. Her abilities, that aura that you faced on that battlefield.
Oh, right. Does it have to do with that absorbing she did?
Bit. Oh yes, I could technically kill her.
No!
I... What the fuck was that?
That was fall.
What?
No, nobody's killing her except me.
Would have to wield a God Slayer for that. And Kamali has one built into that ability of hers.
Will wield a god slayer. She ruined my life.
She ruined a lot of people's lives.
I've gained information of where some of her bases are of operation, and where she plans on striking next. I suggest you get out there quick after the funeral and deal with her lackeys. From my knowledge, she's gone to the Realm Gate. From what I have been watching.
Wait, isn't her dying mean that Hell has her now?
Sorry? I'm confused. Oh,
You
you're talking about Milla.
Yeah.
Technically, when a god dies, they don't go to the realm of the dead. They're instead transported to the realm of the gods.
Mm.
It cannot be reincarnated by any means, so Hell has no intuition over my mother.
Well, glad to hear she'll rest peacefully.
Indeed. And it is my duty to enact her will. And he will pull out the last piece of the vault key from that bag of holding. And I will show you all the different pieces of the vault key.
Oh yeah.
By the way, this was drawn in MS Paint, so don't judge me.
No judgment.
This
Oh
is
my
mine.
God.
Oh.
No judgment.
All right.
There was the top piece we had, the middle.
Oh my. Oh God. No. No judgment.
Did I draw this?
What? No judgment though.
Hang on,
No
it's
judgment,
still
though.
loading. I don't see it. Where is it?
Oh,
Go
the
into
bottom.
found item.
Laya, just imagine like some scribbles. And then like
Actu-
some color.
Vaguely key-shaped scribbles.
Actually, the bottom part looks a little bit like the Freemason symbol.
This was drawn a year and a half ago.
Wait a minute, does that mean Blaze is part of the Illuminati? Oh!
Oh,
No, he wouldn't be a part of Illuminati. He'd be part of.
I don't think he secretly
kind of
rules
Voltron
a third
thing?
of the world.
I think he publicly
I think he publicly does that.
Regardless, he will put all three pieces together to form a finished vault key.
the finished Voltron.
Oh.
This is horrifically drawn. Don't worry about it.
So,
Yeah, it is.
legendary Exodia.
So is it kind of vaguely dart or sword or what is
It's like a banana.
You
It's-
could have asked
Oh
me to
my
draw
God.
this, dude. It would have
I
taken me
can't
like
unsee
1
the banana
minute.
now.
Well, you
Magic
didn't
banana.
ask. It's
So
very
Blaze
oddly
assembles the
shaped.
magical banana.
I'm going to kill you all.
That's
Anyways, regardless.
We are all in awe of the magic banana.
We're all we all can't stop staring at Blaze's magic banana.
Please, not in front of his dead mother. Go! Oh!
Worked hard on this thing. Fuck you.
You told us not to do.
I appreciate your work.
No judgment.
Stop sucking up, newbie.
Suck up.
Meh.
Anyways, so he basically pockets it at this point, and then he pulls out a different vault key. This one I don't have an image of, but it's shaped like a triangle.
So he pockets his banana.
What the heck? No, stop that.
Shut up!
God.
I will fucking kill you.
Oh, you've been threatening to kill me for a year now.
You could never kill Liar.
Okay,
Venom,
I'm gonna
do you
this
mind?
Just once.
Venom, do you mind?
What?
Blaze punches a castle. The roof falls. Everybody dies. The end.
I could just obliterate I won't.
Are you gonna super Kamehamehas?
Way too
You-
scared right now to laugh about the banana.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh no.
I gotta say,
Do it again.
I gotta say, I was expecting
okay.
you to
Oh god,
hear
my heart.
that. I was expecting you to hear that, or these are pretty cool bananas.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
my severely
It was just one last
dehydrated
thing.
heart.
It was too perfect. It was too perfect.
Oh boy. Anyway, he
Okay.
pulls out the other vault key and
Back
it
to
looks like a
serious.
triangle.
So he has a triangular vault key. What is this? What is this?
It's gonna basically. A pedestal rises in the middle of the throne room, and he will place the triangular vault key inside of it, and the same archway that you are fairly familiar with appears behind him out of some of the stone, out of the marble pillars. And the void that is the entrance of the vault just appears in the space, and he will levitate the coffin. Welcome to follow if you wish. I don't care.
Is it dangerous?
No.
Okay. Oh, come on.
You
Paul follows. Excited to see the magic item.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just.
no magic tomb items. No magic tomb rating.
regardless.
Asemar,
Can't tell me what to do.
Just gonna assume everybody's
Grab me by
gonna
the
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosstop still cowering because this is like
I will go to Mosstop. I'll try to help him up.
What's that banging
he's
sound?
sort of like-
earlier?
he sort of like flinches in surprise as he looks down on you.
Are you okay? Thank you very much for helping us.
It is okay. I was caught off guard.
You get
What's-
used to
what's
it.
this?
But you don't.
He looks at wherever this vault is.
I don't know, but we're gonna go follow the king in there.
Oh.
Little dragon is Asemar following.
yes.
Don't
Alright.
be afraid. He's here to protect us. It's a good thing if he gets stronger, right?
For your information, you're the first mortal beings to enter inside of this vault. Feel honored by that.
Hello?
Very well.
Mosstop will like stand up and like follow everybody if they're going inside.
I know I see your thing, Ravak. You don't have to follow. You're gonna go do your own thing. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay? Alright. So, you all enter through the portal void thing, and you're standing on solid ground, and what I see around you looks to be a very ancient looking
What?
existence. It's very hard to describe, Hanma. I'm actually gonna go to Google and find one of these.
Rick, everybody, look at the stream.
A catacomb, a mausoleum, a bone zone.
Amphitheater, a
Am I it?
a mausoleum? Oh, you mean like a graveyard type thing? Like,
Okay, I
A
found.
sand fight.
Give me a damn minute.
A Chipotle.
no,
I have to
I don't
upload
think
this.
it's a royal Chipotle.
Damn.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna upload this in one moment.
A Twoomb.
Momento, por favor.
CC.
Okay.
You probably just slap it in the Discord.
Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna do that. Make it easier on myself.
Now everybody gets to see my GIF.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, the weights.
Sorry about that. Thing likes to reload every once in a blue moon. Ugh.
You're good.
Alright, so.
So while we're waiting for him to load that up, I've been meaning to ask, Gespenst? Gespenst?
Gespenst. It's
Yes.
German for ghost.
Gespenst. Okay, okay.
Yep. Or you could just call me like Ghost if you want.
Okay.
Good.
Ghost.
Alright, so that's what you see inside Venom's campaign.
Oh, Venom's campaign.
Oh,
This is
we
basically
see,
the
we,
inside of the vault.
Oh, we see Borderlands.
Yeah, this
Oh
is the
shit! This
exact
game
vault.
has just become a first-person
Yeah,
shooter.
I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah, instead of the pedestal that you would see right there that holds that weird relic thing in the middle, there's a, I guess would be an altar type table. So you see that as you're walking into this place. This place is definitely very old. You have no idea how old this could potentially be, though.
Okay.
So, yeah. You follow Blazin, and he levitates the casket forward, sets it down, and levitates the body on top of the altar-like table, along with resting some of the flowers and gold pieces around the base. He will look at the shield, put his hand on it, and just off at it, just quietly. What do you guys want to do while you're inside the vault?
Paul just looks around.
You just
Galahad.
you
Yeah.
notice a fucking endless void besides this platform. You have no idea where it starts or where it ends. It's just void.
Fuck.
So it's just like darkness.
It's just black darkness.
Could
Like,
you even
I have dark vision.
could you even say it is advanced darkness?
Technically,
Oh, Cap's gonna hate you for that.
I've been very quiet this entire time because Mosstop has not been saying a fucking word because he's trying to be respectful, and there's this guy here who is apparently like some kind of Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, let me just
Dragon
tell
God.
you, all of Venom's NPCs are god levels.
Of course
A
they are.
lot of superpowered DM NPCs in here.
I did warn you. You had to deal with bullshit.
I felt the need. I felt the bullshit coming when I saw that you used certain like Fire Emblem characters for portraits, and you had Safa Jiva as apparently an enemy in the game. So yeah,
Yeah.
but anyway, I
rolled with.
I guess Mosstop himself in this moment would just also be like very quiet and just looking around at all the stuff that he has no comprehension of.
And he will turn back to you all. And basically, the casket will essentially disappear from existence. And he will be like, well, we're done here.
Mm.
Investigate if you wish. I do not care.
Gungir will actually turn to take his leave. If this is a cemetery of some sort, he's not going to go poking around.
Agreed.
Yeah, Mosstop, after, like, seeing the coffin, like, disappear, just sort of, like, gives a very somber wave goodbye, and if he can, he'll want to leave as well.
Okay. So you just all exit out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you exit the vault, and he will grab the triangle-looking key from the pedestal, and the void disappears, and the archway disassembles, and the throne room starts to repair itself, thanks to his immense magical power that he has now obtained.
Oh, he's room repairing aura.
Is clean up your room, Aura.
Anyways. Well, you are free to go if you wish. I have nothing further to ask of you. You have my gratitude. Everything you've done for this place, for this world even.
Paul turns to the king and asks, what exactly did you say these temples, did you say? Cults to hell?
Specifically, there was a group of her lackeys that he's been observing that went to the Realm Gate.
So what exactly are these lackeys?
As I said, the Realm Gate. I know of its location in this world.
Which is...
He'll summon the world map out of fucking nowhere. Because he can.
Yep. The table.
Yep.
The fruit of the world.
Shut up. Also, he will point specifically. It is in the Warping Mountains.
Let me get my map real quick.
Far right of the map.
Far right.
Far right middle.
Gungir, we're heading towards the Warping Mountains.
Gungir just kind of gives a nod and doesn't
There's
really
a
say anything
forest
else.
At the base of the mountain. It conceals the shrine there and deal with her lackeys. Hopefully, you don't have to deal with any of the major assassins. I doubt Persephone or Hell herself will come, though. So just be wary. She might be of help to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about something.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking through our inventory, trying to find the world map, and I remembered the Necrofire Rapier. What did we...
Oh, Gungir still has that.
A rapier, you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we should present that to Tell. That's just an aside. I just wanted to not forget that.
Yeah.
Did somebody say rapier?
I don't even see that. Oh, it's in party.
It's in,
Yeah, right up top.
Yeah, it's in party loot / found weapons.
I don't
Wait.
see it. I see giant chest, Armageddon bow, and golem book. That's it.
It's in
Okay.
found weapons at the top.
Will that work?
I am
in a
looking
different
there.
Will that work with
Now-
the switcheroo sheath?
Switcheroo sheath, I guess.
Yeah, because it can hold up to four rapiers.
Well, that's
Yeah, I'm-
cool.
That can be one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Gungir will... Gungir will hand it off to you the moment we get back to the ship.
Yeah, was the king already briefed on the details of the battle? Like for instance, that the kingdom was saved, that we destroyed his airship.
Yes, I'm just gonna say, for sake of brevity, you filled him in after his mood was uplifted, thanks to his power up, and after he sealed Milla's corpse inside that one vault.
Okay.
And he will say that it's a shame that the ship was destroyed, but at least it can't be used by Volt anymore. Who keeps booping me?
This is Discord.
Anyways. So, you guys, I assume, fetch Kamui and then go back to your ship?
Oh, hey, Kamui. Good
Just
night.
another Fire Emblem character insert.
They're trying to murder us, right?
Keyword was.
We were super duper buddy friends now.
Now understands that the future can be averted without
having to murder us.
rampage.
Oh, right, yeah, Ravak. You go to find Kamui. I'm going to cut over to Ravak.
And now we do
I
this
forgot
part.
about that. Ravak, you go I'm just going to say you ask Angel where she is. Right?
Hello? Oh, yeah.
I hear you.
So I get to her?
Yeah. You find her, and she's exactly the same as when you last saw her.
Still behind a jail cell, then, I assume.
Indeed.
Alright, he'll sort of, kneel down, closer to the bars, and he'll say, "Now listen here, the only reason you're alive is because of Morgan, so I need some information from you."
And what would that be?
I saw some weird temples in my vision. Does that ring any bells to this location, or anywhere around here?
Temple. Let me roll something for her. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
I try to roll something to see...
Roll knowledge history for me, so you can recall the exact area.
Hello?
20.
Okay, so you describe what you saw in the vision of what you could see, at least. And she looks puzzled for a minute. Why would Persephone send her people to the Realm Gate? That doesn't make any sense.
Realm Gate?
It's a portal that links all the realms together.
And this person brought Morgan there.
Potentially. Seems like it, at least.
Why? Would you know why?
From what I remember, the Realm Gate requires a sacrifice in order to use it. Usually of ones of high power.
So they're planning to sacrifice Morgan.
Yes, to open the Realm Gate.
Ravak immediately runs back to the ship.
Oh, great, so now I'm alone again. The only conversation I've had in... looks at non-existent watch.
Can I change that? You know what? Ravak's gonna attempt to open the gate then.
Oh no.
Okay, you find the keys and you open it.
Jailbreak!
You're coming with me.
Huh.
Oh, this'll be certainly interesting. She'll get up.
And Ravak will then run back to the ship.
She'll follow.
We hear an alarm from the castle.
Moments later, as you guys are just about to leave the, head back into the main hall that goes outside, you see Ravak, like, dash past you and out the door, and you see Kamui just strut out.
They got the fuck out of me!
Also, to show
Who?
you her.
No. Yeah, I already saw.
I know.
Yeah.
For reference to the audience, once again. Wasn't this a interesting turn of events?
Oh, God damn it.
To be fair, Ravak freed me.
Ravak!
No time!
What'd you do this for?
Save Morgan now. And I'm doing anything it takes to save her.
Paul looks at Kamui. Hell is mine.
I'd like to see you try to steal that kill from me.
Oh, trust me. I will. I'm a kill, steal everything.
I'd like to see you get past your manipulation. And she'll...
Oh, never mind.
And she'll just start to walk out the door. And you just see her hold up her hand, and you watch as the sword that Milla used during the battle just fly from out of fucking nowhere and go into her hand, and she sheathes it at her side.
She just...
Oh, whoops.
Did she just endgame Thor? I'm still worthy.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, Mosstop sees all this happen before him, and he just says in everyone's minds who can hear him, I came at a very turbulent time, didn't I?
Probably. Of course, this is normal for us.
Yeah, this is pretty par for the course.
Oh, wait. Wait, Vol can't hear him.
Yeah.
Pretty turbulent, I think, to be honest.
To be honest, yeah, this is turbulent, but turbulent's the new non-turbulent.
To be fair, this
Yeah,
happens a
little bit.
lot to them. Kamui
How
says,
do you
looking
hear
back
this?
at you.
Who
She's
haven't been
telepathic,
swallowed.
bitch.
Of course she is.
Oh.
Yeah, we already knew this.
He sort of like waves sheepishly at Kamui, I think her name is, and says, hi, I'm Mosstop.
Myconid. Interesting.
He's come to visit from underground to see the world.
So you're very familiar with the Underdark. Very good.
He said he
Anyway.
hates Drow.
He sort of narrows his eyes, like, I don't like them.
By the way, from the distance you see Barreck running up to the ship. I'm back, guys! What I miss?
Nobody's there. Except for frickin' Minerva and...
Oh, I thought we
whoever
were all
else
back at the
stays behind.
ship.
This is all happening simultaneously.
Oh, I thought we were all at the ship, so never mind.
Anyways. So,
Get out
As
of
soon
here,
as you guys are
Barry.
at the ship, that will happen.
Okay.
I'd like you to know, Mr. Mosstop, Persephone's forces. Ow. Have fun with that. And she'll begin to just make herself at home on the ship as you guys get back to it.
Oh dear.
I am learning a lot today.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Mushroom.
Oh. I guess Mosstop will like do a tiny sneeze and just flick it over towards Lyre.
Oh no, she was there for the initial.
Oh, okay.
And besides,
there's a lot of
ship.
PCs. There's a lot of
Yeah.
PCs I need to keep track of. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
when
like the
he
idea
put
that he
it
just
through the
flicked
comm systems,
boogers.
I imagine she got.
yeah. Okay. So I guess with that new knowledge, he'll be like, "Hello." Sort of like waves both of his hands. Can I ask all of you a question?
Sure.
Shoot.
The big pretty lady in the casket. Was she nice?
Yeah. It's very nice.
Oh.
A valiant fighter.
Nice.
His eyes sort of warble as if, you know, he has tears in his eyes, but he can't cry because he's a mushroom.
Does his eye just turn tear shape?
No, they sort of like do that anime warble.
They just wibble and wobble around the edges.
Yeah, a little bit. He's like, oh, I hope she lived a full and happy life.
Well, if we don't hurry, Morgan's about to be killed.
After hearing that, he sort of like snaps into attention a little bit. He's like, oh,
What's the...
yes, that's right. There is somebody who needs rescuing. We should do this.
What's the mission?
We're heading to Warp
Lay it
Mountain.
down.
We're heading
Alright.
to Warping Mountain to kill health assistants.
No, we're
Persephone
going to
is-
save Morgan first.
No, we're going to kill hell.
It's on the way, Connolly says. They're both in the same place, same time.
I think we can probably rescue something a bit faster than we can kill a god. I mean, just logically.
A demigod.
Still has the word god in it.
Which god?
My grandmother was a god. She gave up her mortal form. Or celestial form, I should say. For my father's sake.
Oh.
My aunt's sake.
Just saying, we should probably rescue the kobold before we go on the god
Morgan,
killing
we're not
mission.
gonna let Morgan die. We're not.
Not in the slightest.
If everyone is on the ship, we should head out.
Indeed.
Yep.
Once you guys head to the ship, Barreck just runs to the ship and goes, "Hey guys, what I miss?"
Hello.
You see an orc, a half orc, run up to you.
Yeah, he sees the giant mushroom and just goes, "What's with the giant soup ingredient?"
Oh my god!
That's
I am not.
He's our newest recruit, and not for soup.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Gungir, like, just
Thank you
ignores
for
him.
apologizing.
Gungir just, like, ignores him and walks under his legs. And Sardon physically picks him up, does a 180, sets him down, and just walks away.
Amazing.
he's an orc. What do you expect?
Some half orc.
I expected to rise above his stereotype.
Seriously.
Regardless, Barreck, you notice Kamali.
Oh, you here for a second round?
Like you could hit me.
Oh, I hit you multiple times last time we met.
Yeah, you could, because you were in 2 pieces.
Barreck, she's going to help us kill the god of death.
I bet.
Barreck,
Why?
But for now, let's not beat her up. Yeah?
Barreck glares at her and does the "I'm watching you" motion.
She rolls her eyes at you. Just remember, and she makes a clay pigeon in her hand, and she uses her vector manipulation, and it fucking explodes violently.
Art is an explosion.
Yeah, basically.
Do you have to be so threatening?
It's my job.
Because she's the bad guy. Correction,
Was the bad guy. She's just very anti-hero.
She's the most anti-hero you can get.
Anyway,
Is she ever gonna, like, unabsorb her sibling?
No, she did that. She did that.
Oh, that's right.
she's still in her perfect form, though.
Remember when she vomited up her brother and sister?
That's right.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's a
It was
lot.
a cell. It was a Dragon Ball Z cell kind of scenario.
story. Yeah, it
Oh
was basically.
yes, so she could attain her perfect form.
That's
Literally.
precisely what was going on.
Literally.
And then
You're
she
not wrong.
puked them up onto her living room floor and didn't say sorry.
Yeah. She
We
came
had to
from
clean-
apocalypse times. She came back in time from apocalypse times to change the future. And she was willing to do evil to do it.
I will just say right now, you also
in the
noticed
other timeline.
By the way, among this orc's picture, which I will switch to him. Give me 1 sec to look for Barreck. There he is. Along this orc's picture, you see a giant scar running down like half of his body. Like split down the middle.
Dumbass got cut in half.
Is he okay? I point to the half-orc.
He was fused back together with magic. So,
Not
for the
better.
most part, yes.
Oh, that is powerful magic. I can do magic too. Though not nearly as impressive.
I'm sure it's very impressive.
You were the one who.
Would you like to
You're the-
see?
Jesus sniffs the mushroom man.
Jesus.
Zeus.
Jesus.
That's her platinum dragon's name.
Jesus!
Hey, Jesus. Oh no, it's Jesus' death army. Something about that doesn't sound right.
How big is he now?
He's a young dragon.
Oh Jesus,
Oh.
aren't those big?
It's bigger than Thorn, to put it in perspective. Basically, take the size of like a full
Two
grown
times of
Great
Thorn.
Dane.
I'd imagine 2 times the size of Thorn.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically
yeah.
take 2 Great Danes and put them together.
I was searching Young Dragon. I got Young Dragon Chinese restaurant.
He's getting so big. Lair hugs him around the neck.
Oh god, just wait till he enters his rebellious teen phase and he starts wearing dark
He's a
clothing.
good boy. He's a good boy.
And
He is a lawful good boy, as platinum dragons are.
and he starts wearing like his horns with like earrings in them and listening to heavy metal music. God.
Okay, the one thing
Whatever,
you do
Mom.
notice-
I think Tiamat is cooler anyway.
Anyway,
Actually,
you do
Tiamat is more lawful neutral than lawful good.
regardless, he is wearing a scarf.
Aw.
That
probably
is
gave it to him.
adorable.
Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna call it for this session.